You think you miss that person, but you actually miss the pattern that they are attached to, the pattern that they represent for you. You miss that. Your work is to see, what does this person represent for me? What beliefs about what they provide for me, what are they attached to within this dynamic? Saying that you need somebody outside of you to meet your needs is codependence. You do not need somebody to meet you in intimacy. You do not need somebody to see you. You do not need somebody to love you. You need to reclaim the parts of yourself that believe that you need that. This entire planet is extremely codependent. I'm not going to talk about why we need people. Of course, we're interdependent. We need farmers. We need friends sometimes. Truth is, though, you have your own blueprint, and God made you sovereign. You are sovereign. You are completely able to meet your emotional needs. You just have to know what you need. You just have to see where you've given your power away to other people to meet the depths of your needs. You want to be seen. The deepest parts of your heart want to be seen by another person, which is why you feel you need them. However, what you really need is to meet the deepest intimacy within yourself and your own heart, and notice where you strayed away. Your inner child probably didn't have their needs met. All of our inner childs have things that are attached to them, right? Whether you had a good childhood or not, your inner child looks for patterns that are familiar. Your subconscious looks for patterns that are familiar. So you grow up and attach people onto your needs because maybe you get this part of you that's deep and never felt seen before finally feels seen, and you attach that to intimacy and you say, this person is now that. I now feel that way with that person. I now have my abandonment wounds covered up because that person sees me and loves me. Whether that person is there or not, you still have those wounds and patterns underneath. You are still placing your worth, and you are still outside of yourself, and you are still reaching outside of yourself. So we need to reverse engineer and say, okay, I'm attached to this person. I'm having a hard time letting go of this person. What do they represent for me? What do I attach onto them? What does this show me about myself where I am giving my power outside of myself and need to bring it back to my body? Then it wouldn't matter if the person is there or not, because love is not attachment. You can want someone there without being attached, holding what they represent for you. That creates the heaviness. That creates the power dynamics of you need to stay in order for me to X, Y, Z, in order for me to be loved, in order for me to feel seen, in order for me to feel enough. So it's not even about the person being there or not. It's about changing the dynamics to where you're your own authority. You're clean within your own vibration in relating to people, right? Where are you hung up? Because let's say this person leaves, you have no connection with them, and another person comes in. If they do the same thing, or you get triggered in the same way, your wounding is still going to come up. Your patterns are still going to come up. So it doesn't matter if you have the best person in the world or not. It's still going to mirror to you what you need to do to take your power back. So might as well free people from being your savior. Stop attaching your worth to others. This is a long journey. These are the things that I guide my clients through in my one-on-one coaching: healing traumas, limiting belief systems, woundings, childhood wounds, generational traumas, to really connect with the highest version of themselves. And if that calls to you, feel drawn to this energy, you can read about it on my website and book a free 30-minute consultation call. I'd love to talk with you and hear about what you're going through. But this is the layer, the work that keeps you from feeling like you are able to self-source. You can self-source your needs, you can self-source your intimacy, you can self-source your power, your money, your everything, because we are taught that we need somebody else, and you don't. Not in that way. You need to return home to yourself and your body, and then allow dynamics to unfold in a higher alignment. Dang, there's all these bugs. I gotta go. Anyway, let's say, for example, you have this lover that you feel like there's heaviness towards this, or a person, there's heaviness towards it, and you're trying to decide if you should let go or not. Focus on the attachments you have with that person. What do they represent for you? What do you still need to heal within that dynamic? Where is this showing you you're still holding patterns or giving your power away, or still holding old emotions of fearing abandonment and unworthiness and things like this, right? And then as you do that introspective work, it doesn't become about them. You'll be more open to receiving love. You'll be more open to receiving truth. You'll be more open to receiving alignment. And then your relationships can become healing around you. They can heal you. They can help you grow, right? Any trigger that you experience with another person is your responsibility to heal and clear and become a self-master around breaking out of old dynamics that aren't working for you anymore. So make it less about the person and find where you took your power away and where you gave your power away, and focus on taking that power back. And then it wouldn't matter who is there or who is not, because all of your relationships will benefit and change in a positive way when you clear the slate, right? You are your own lover, mother, father, best friend, everything, guide, authority. You have all the tools and resources within, but you've been taught away from your own inner guidance system and your own inner guru. And so the work is to return to your self-trust, to your body, to your healing, to clear away the layers that no longer serve you and hold you back, so that you are sovereign in your power, feeling good, aligned, self-loving, sharing your gifts with the world, being just the best version of yourself. So if you need help with that calls to you, I can help you move through the layers that are keeping you from being the best, most aligned version of yourself. And you can read all about it on my website and see my testimonials. And I'm sending you my love, okay? That was my message. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.